We've seen quite the roller coaster of energies these past few days. First, it was the full moon, and the solar storms increased. Then, Leo season arrived with a roar, pun intended. And now we're being asked to really step into our power, our self empowerment, making choices for ourselves and reaching for our dreams, our goals, the golden ring. Welcome to your multidimensional journey. I'm Tracy Canberra, and today we're going to hear from the Golden Dragons on how to boost your self empowerment with all of the Leo energy and the solar activity that's going on. I'll tell you, last Saturday, I woke up and all of the geomagnetic activity, all those solar storms, my body was like, no, whatever it is, just no. We are sitting still and just riding it out. I felt almost like I was a robot and someone stood me in the corner and pressed the power off button. So I honored myself and I took a really slow day. And then Sunday, I woke up, the full moon had just passed, or the apex of it, and I felt light as a feather. It was beautiful. And then Monday, start of Leo season, hit me hard. All that power flooding into me. Again, it was a day of stillness as I balanced all of the incoming solar light codes and the golden dragon energies and the lion energies, all that self empowerment. It was a great rebalancing. So it was real interesting to be knocked out, then light as a feather, then knocked out. And today I'm starting to roll with the energies. How were you over this really tumultuous time? Because these solar storms are really increasing in intensity and frequency. Again, that's because the sun is our alarm clock. It's programming us. We asked for this. Remember that. We asked for these solar light codes to boost our self empowerment. We're getting out from under the thumb of unbalanced and toxic masculine energy, that energy of manipulation and control and force, the smoke and mirrors show. But we're also getting out from under the unbalanced feminine energy, victimhood, martyrdom, putting others before ourselves. And I'm not talking about an emergency situation. I'm talking about when we acquiesce to others' choices, others' desires, when we put ourselves second or last because we're so used to taking care of everyone, being there for everyone, creating space for everyone. Many of us enjoy being the healer, the therapist, the coach, creating safe, sacred space for people, creating a beautiful container for people to feel safe enough to embrace change, to go for their dreams. But what about us? Now is the time. Now is the time for us to create our own container of powerful, balanced, divine, neutral energies that allow us to reach for our dreams. Now is the time to create your own safe, sacred space, your own container of powerful, divine, neutral energies that propel you to your dreams, your goals. Now is the time to put yourself first, to step into your power and know all is possible. It can happen. It is possible. Invite it in. Welcome it. Whatever your dreams are, it is time to reach for them now. Now, in this, you can take baby steps, you can take slow steps, you can leap off a cliff. It's whatever works for you. You don't have to follow anyone else's schedule, anyone else's rule book. Go inward. Talk to your guides and your angels and your soul because you can. Honor yourself. So often we know what the right choice for ourselves is, but it's, oh, I can't do that. My spouse would be so upset if I did this instead of what they wanted me to do. My parents would be so upset. My boss wouldn't like it if I did this instead. So we end up putting others first to keep the peace, to keep our sanity, to stay in our comfort zone for fear of persecution. So many of us have the persecution wound from lifetimes on earth many, many years ago when persecution was pretty high and pretty often. So no matter what the reason is, know that it's time to say, yes, this is uncomfortable. Yes, I am not sure how to do this. Yes, it's taking a lot of bravery that I'm not sure I have. Whatever your sentence is, yes, I recognize that. I accept it, and I'm going for it anyway. That's your mantra. I accept how I'm feeling, and I'm going for it anyway because it is time. We have the Lionsgate coming up in 2 weeks now. And I said this in the last podcast episode. It is an incredibly powerful time. This Lionsgate is fueled by the sun and Sirius and some other collectives of beings that most of us aren't familiar with yet. So there's a lot of higher dimensional beings fueling us on this Lionsgate portal, the opening of the portal to massive quantum leaps in self-empowerment. It is time to go for it. That's the theme of today's podcast, and I'm just going to keep saying it. It's time to go for it. Dream big, jump big, quantum leap. While it is quantum leap time, I'll say it again. If you want to be slow and steady, if you want to take baby steps, that's okay. You can take the pace that you're comfortable with as long as you're moving forward. I'll let you in on a little secret. Even if you take baby steps, they're going to turn into quantum leaps because that's what the universal energy is supporting now. We've entered a quantum leap phase between now and next spring. And even our baby steps, even our small movements, 1 step forward, 2 steps sideways. Remember, we're not stepping back. It may look like it may feel like it. It is not true. We never go backwards. We may go sideways, a little exploration, a little side jaunt, but we never go backwards. So even if you're moving slowly, even if you're being a little cautious, as long as you are moving forward, you will begin to quantum leap. Right now, any small movements you make forward are going to become quantum leaps of reaching your goals. Now, I don't mean to infer that you're going to see beautiful results with little effort. That's not true. Because understand, we each have our own perceptions, our own fears, our own patterns and programs. So even baby steps, that could be a big effort for you. So even the smallest of efforts are going to be rewarded with big results because we are being so fueled this Leo season with the solar light codes, the beautiful energies radiating during these solar storms, the solar flares, the CMEs, all that geomagnetic activity. So it is time to put all of the lists that you made from the last podcast, the lists of who you want to be, how you want to feel, what you want to do. It's time to put those lists into action. Now is the time. We're in Leo season. We're being fueled. Spirit is showing me a train. You either get rolling or it runs you over. So remember that. This Leo season and these new levels of self-empowerment are being gauged by you and your behavior and your thoughts and your actions, your fears, your programs. Meaning that if you are still being guided by your worries, your concerns, your fears, if you are still being manipulated or controlled by others or feeling like you are, then you're going to have a much more difficult time in the next few months because this train, it's steamrolling, it's going. So remember, you're either hopping on this train, which means accepting how you're feeling and what you're thinking, accepting that you have fears and you have patterns and doing it anyway. So you either hop on the train or you're going to get run over by the train because this intensity is like a Sedona vortex. It's just going to keep whirling faster and faster throughout August and September, shaking out all of the minor things. And I'll tell you, what you think is minor and what your soul thinks is minor are two completely different things sometimes. Believing that something is minor may not make it easy for you. Now, having said that, I'll say, if you take the stance, no big deal to everything. Oh, this happened, no big deal. Oh, I lost my job. Must be a better one coming along. Oh, we're breaking up. Well, thank you for being 95% of what I was looking for. Now 100 can arrive. It doesn't negate the grief or the sadness from loss and change and transformation. But by saying no big deal and diminutizing it to your ego mind, you minimize that pain and suffering and you focus. It's like looking left, pain and suffering. Turn and look right, happiness, joy, hope, and faith. So you minimize it. You accept it. You accept that you feel it. Accept that it's running around in your emotional body, maybe your mental body, maybe even your physical body. And then you turn the other direction towards hope and faith and trust. You find happiness. You practice delusional happiness, which means being happy anyway, being happy despite the conditions, despite everything that's going on in your life. Choose happy. And as you do that, as you choose happy and you get out your list and you start taking inspired action, you will start moving faster than you ever believed. And you will start seeing results faster than you ever believed. Remember, as these energies change, as they're shifting and getting more powerful and propelling us into more power, more self-empowerment, more self-belief, more self-faith and trust, as all that's happening, the energy is moving faster on the planet, which makes results show up faster. So it's faster than ever before. We're on our way to 5D. Most of us are in 5D at different times during the day. In a good mood, you're in 5D. Things going your way, you got the magic parking spot, you're in 5D. So remember, it's like a Sedona vortex. That energy is swirling faster and faster. Small steps become quantum leaps, become amazing results. If you harness the power, harness the universal power, harness the power within you, accept your perceived limitations, and then blow by them, pass them, blow them up. Just by taking action, you'll blow them up. It's fabulous. Okay, I'm done with the pep talk portion. Let's see what the golden dragons have to say, because I know Leo is lion season and its power, but golden dragons have been coming through for weeks now. And harnessing the golden dragon power will reach us even farther than the lion, for dragons fly. Okay, let's see what they have to say. And my voice cannot do the deep growl that they do, so I'm just going to use my voice as I channel what they have to tell us. Understand, humans, it is your time. You have been given this opportunity to fly, to step into the power that was always yours. You have been swimming underwater, and now you're moving to the sky to fly like us golden dragons, to breathe fire. And it is the fire of self-empowerment. It is the fire of self. It is the fire of transmutation and transformation. That fire is within you. Let it out. Let it burn down your old world with love, with compassion, with tolerance, with neutrality. Be okay with parts of your life burning down, for the fire transmutes. And as the ashes cool on parts of your old life, you will fly off into the new life you have carved out for yourself, with your dreams, your goals, with your possibilities. You knew you always wanted it, but it did not feel possible. Well, we are telling you right now, it is possible. It always has been possible, but now it is within reach. So reach for it. Picture us, the golden dragons. Picture our power. Whether you picture riding a dragon or us wrapping our golden wings around you, picture you with a group of golden dragons flying high, reaching for every golden opportunity you wish for. It is possible. Feel our power. Feel the possibilities we bring in. We fly on the air of the golden light codes, the light codes of the sun, the light codes coming up from your Gaia. These beautiful light codes will help you program yourself, your brain, program the ability to more easily reach your dreams. So close your eyes, go inward, imagine us golden dragons. Feel the power, feel the swirling vortex of energy in the wake of our flying. Feel us merging within you, bringing that golden power alive. It changes your very DNA. It brings you into 7th dimension and above. And once you are feeling the energies of 7th dimension, living in the 5th dimension will become more and more easy for you. And 3rd dimension will become just a memory. You may be surrounded by others living in 3D states of being. It doesn't matter. You know who you are and you know where you are. And your 5D state of being can live harmoniously among those living in 3D. Harness our golden power. We are always empowering you, always with you. But now you can sense us. You can reach for us. You can merge with us. So do so, and we will see you in the sky, flying on wings of gold. Well, that was interesting. That hurt my throat even though I didn't do the guttural sounds they were making in my head. It is my wish and hope that you use the energy activation, the power within this podcast episode to propel you forward, taking steps into your new life. And if you're listening to this on YouTube, leave a comment below about the golden dragons. Did you feel them as they were talking? Did you get a sense of power? Did you feel wings brushing up against you? Did you see golden light around you? How was your experience of it? Share with the community. How are you harnessing your golden dragon power this Leo season? Thank you so much for listening, and I will see you in the sky upon golden wings.